Big up, everybody. It's your girl, Sophie Soph, back here on Sofia's Football Talk. Obviously, this stream was supposed to be at least 30 minutes ago, but because of the game being suspended for a little bit during first half due to lightning and thunder at, you know, very close to Dortmund Stadium, of course, that, you know, made a little bit of a delay on the content, but we're here. And what a game it was! Very interesting game. Deutschland, Germany, still through. Repping Germany today. I just really like this kid. I really, really, really like it. So yes, we are repping it today. Congratulations to Germany for going through the home nation. I've never really been a big fan of Germany at all, but I really like Nagelsmann. He's cooking, so I've been like, you know what? Y'all do your thing. Commiserations though to Denmark, but to be fair, bum Denmark. After Hojlund made fun of Norway in a photo shoot a few weeks ago for the national team, wearing a Norway national kit and then throwing it to Eriksen, making fun. I was like, you know what? Bum Denmark. Sorry, not sorry. I like you still though, Hojlund, but you were trash today, respectfully. We do definitely need to get a striker at Man United, a new one. Either way, but that's for another day. Let's get into it. But before we do, make sure that you, of course, give this video here a big thumbs up because the more likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there for new people to see. Subscribe as well. We're still on the road to 3K subscribers, so let's make that happen. And of course, feel free to join the SFT membership. Link is in the description box. Big Bart says, can Germany go all the way? Does their performance highlight the importance of having a good manager? Yes. I think they can go all the way, 100%. And does this highlight, the importance of having a good manager? Yes, I believe so. Because this is, compared to earlier today when we saw in Italy, a manager just wasn't good today. Overall, this tournament, a coach that hasn't worked out. So it is important. You see it with Ralph Ragnick and with Austria. Great coach. They're playing some good football. Look like a proper team. So yeah, it is indeed important. 100%. Well, let's talk about some of the big highlights. So, I would say in the beginning of first half, Germany was cooking. Cooking. But sometime throughout second half, Denmark started to cook a little bit. Oh, Nagelsmann 100%. Brother, I wanted to get Nagelsmann as a new manager for Man United, but he's going to be there for Germany at least until after the World Cup, which is in 2 years. So yeah, he's better. You don't even need to tell me that. I feel it. So, either way, I would say Denmark grew more and more into the game, but there were moments basically. Okay. Klopp is better than Nagelsmann, though. We're not going to go back and forth with that, but fair. So, first half, we had already in the third minute foul for Germany. Schlotterbeck scores from a corner, but I would say, I don't know if it was because Schlotterbeck was kind of in the way of Schmeichel, the Danish goalkeeper. Then that's why the goal got disallowed, but I did feel like it was a little bit harsh in my humble opinion. I at least felt that way. And then in the 47th minute, Denmark gets a goal by Joachim Andersen. Early in the second half, you're thinking, damn, woo! But then that was ruled as offside. And about 2 minutes later, the same guy, Joachim Andersen, the Crystal Palace defender, gives away a penalty due to handball. Was it really a handball? Nah, his hand was kind of like here, but it wasn't in like an unnatural. It was more like here, but it was a handball. I felt like it was a bit too harsh. But regardless, the penalty stood. Kai Havertz took it and he scored 1-0. 1-0. That was in the 52nd minute. And from there, I felt like Germany looked very comfortable, but there were still moments that Denmark had, regardless, to try to get an equalizer or anything like that, for sure. 100%. They were. Okay. But there were also lots of moments and opportunities that Germany had as well, like for instance with Havertz. Havertz probably should have had a hat trick today with the amount of times he was through on goal. But they did get a second goal, and that was by Musiala. Nah, this has really been the youngins tournament, in my opinion. With you see Lamine Yamal, Nico Williams, Musiala cooking, right? Cooking indeed. Arda Güler, at least in the first game of the tournament, or second game, I believe, was for Turkey. Either way, Jamal Musiala shows up again. Third goal of this Euros for him. He's been remarkable. If he's gonna leave Bayern, I beg you, do not go to a Man City, please. Don't let that lunatic that is Pep Guardiola, yes, a footballing genius, but a lunatic as well. Don't let him restrict your powers. Go somewhere else, broski. Please. Please. Do not let him restrict your creativity, your boldness, because we need that to still be in place, intact. You know what I'm saying? Please, respectfully, for your own good, don't let him. UEFA Player of the Match was Tony Rudiger, and he did. Hey, I hear it. Rudiger was great. Rudiger was great, 100%. They were cooking. Ich bin ein German. I hope that was a all right pronunciation, but guten Tag. Technically, it's night now. What is good evening in German? Either way, 9. Musiala en route to player of the tournament? Probably. Thank God he chose Germany and not England. Exactly. And thank the Lord's heavens that he left Chelsea. Imagine if he would have stayed at Chelsea. That guy would have been restricted. AF. So, respectfully, thank you. Thank you. Seriously, for his own good, he left. It was very good for him to leave. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, and with Denmark, so Germany 100% deserved to win. Denmark, I feel like Jason Eriksen played very well. He was creating, like in that 10 role. This is why, like, I would have wished to see him more in that 10 role at Man United. Yes, we see Bruno, but in certain occasions, like, brother, that is where Eriksen cooks in that 10 role, you know? Hojlund, on the other hand, I still haven't given up on him. I still believe that there, regardless, is still potential there. But we need to get Ruud van Nistelrooy in ASAP to OT to help this kid out. Because the amount of because often in for Man United we've been complaining, he doesn't get a lot of service. Today he did get a lot of service. He just wasn't able to finish. Pause. You know what I'm saying? There were at least 2 moments where I was thinking, brother, you just gave it directly to the goalkeeper. Score. You should be better there. Sometimes he gets a little bit bullied, and he's a big guy, tall, not a wimp. Come on, man. Come on. let's not always see you on the ground. I know he has still potential. There's definitely some United fans of around the world that has written him completely off, and that's your prerogative. I'm not here to tell you, not to do that. That's on you. If you want to write him off, that's okay. Me personally, I'm at least giving him another season. Second season, hopefully, I would say first season decent. Obviously, let's be honest, he was not worth that 72 million. We should never have paid for that. I would be completely fine if we would have paid 72 million for an Ivan Tony because we know he's proven, right? Or an Isak. Tech, I completely understand. But you pay that for Rasmus Hojlund, that doesn't make any sense to me at all. And that's something that he has to live with, having that price tag over him, but he still has to improve. And I believe that he can. With the help of Ruud van Nistelrooy, I do genuinely believe that he can get better, but he needs help. And he also needs to show up. You can't just be getting all the help, but you don't do the work. You know what I'm saying? So listen to one of the best goal scorers ever in Ruud van Nistelrooy. Such a clinical goal scorer. Okay? Listen, take all of that in, and showcase that on the pitch. Because now Denmark is out, so he'll be, I would say, technically, I'm pretty sure he might be able to join preseason training for Man United, which already starts on July 8th, or he might have another actual. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know. But he won't, he'll join like the early games in preseason, so he'll probably be here for the first game in Oslo the day after the Euros. Or not Oslo, I mean Trondheim, up north here in Norway, or mid north. If it was here in Oslo, I would have, of course, gone, but I just can't be bothered having to pay for plane tickets and hotel to just go up north. But it is what it is. Pick up Henry, hope you're doing well. Glazers, come on, mate, time to go. I mean, always. Pick up the Lewis, hope you're doing well. But yeah, with Hojlund, he needs to do better. He has to. Come on, broski. Yeah. But either way, other players that I feel like did very well. Neuer, when called upon, he did his thing, 100%. He did his thing. So big up to him, 100%. But let me see here. Joachim Andersen, even though he gave it the handball, I'm not going to fault him for that. I still feel like he played very well for Denmark. Also, Hojberg, Pierre-Emil Hojberg from Spurs. Probably will leave Spurs at some point before the season starts. But either way, I would say it's been very decent in this tournament. I think against England, I believe he got the Player of the Match award. Obviously, didn't get it for this game, but I still felt like he was, especially like against Musiala, when Musiala kind of was, chances here and there, he was able to retrieve and get the ball back. I mean, obviously, Musiala did score at the end, of course, but I'm just saying, at least like first half and early second half, I would say he looked very good in my opinion. So shout out to Hojberg. He did his thing, 100%. And like I said, Eriksen, my guy, let's be honest, probably will leave Man United this summer, which is unfortunate, very unfortunate. Been here now about 2 years now. Yeah, that's a bit sad. Him and Casemiro. We have to wait and see though. But I just feel like if you would have gotten Eriksen just like before he went to Inter after leaving Spurs, he would have cooked, man, even more. But he hasn't really recovered ever since that injury. But then again, he played very well today, so I think it's also about how we misuse him because he should be playing more in that 10 instead of an 8, in my opinion, at least. Kai Havertz for Germany, I would say wasteful at times, for sure, several times, but got into good positions. He still needs to work on his decision making, though. I still am not like a Kai Havertz fan at all. I'm not. But yeah, he needs to sort some stuff out. I think the partnership, center back partnership between Rudiger and Schlotterberg looked very good because obviously Jonathan Tah, the Leverkusen defender, was out, I'm pretty sure, due to a suspension. So having that partnership still worked very out. Because let's say if Rudiger wouldn't have not played there and you had Schlotterberg and somebody else, that would be a bit more difficult. But they still managed though very well. Kimmich, Tony Cruz, hey. But once again, I do feel like Denmark can still keep their head held up high, knowing that they did everything that they could. You know, at least compared to Italy, they just didn't show up. Denmark, I feel like, did show up, but they were, of course, a bit, you know, unfortunate with that penalty. You know, of course, offsides here and there. But either way, I think they played very well. It was a very good game. Very good game. Just, of course, some breaks here and there with the, lightning stuff happening. But other than that, a good game. And I was definitely entertained. Would be nice to see more goals. Hopefully, in some of the other knockout games, we'll be able to see some more goals. But you have to wait, of course. But yeah, literally. So, who will, let's see here, like I said, Demal, he's the true pick up the sports. Let's see here. So, Germany, pretty sure wait a minute. Do, 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 do. No, wait a minute. Here it is. I'm just trying to see the bracket again. So Germany will play either Spain or Georgia in the quarterfinal. So Spain, obviously, they're playing tomorrow night, 8 p.m. UK, to those who live in the UK. Yeah, Spain versus Germany. Somebody got to go. Yeah, one of them. Personally, I think it will be Spain that goes. I think Spain will beat Georgia, but I feel like Germany's going to beat Spain. I just have a feeling. I have a feeling. I'm not fully convinced with Spain. I'm not. I know that there are people that feels like they could be one of the big favorites. They've definitely not disappointed at all. I'm pretty sure they haven't even conceded a goal this tournament. So compared to the other teams, especially the other, bigger footballing nations such as France and England, they haven't disappointed. They've been very good. As much as I felt like Germany hasn't been tested with pace yet, though, that is a good point. They haven't really been fully tested like that. So that is a good point. Have Spain, though? Nico, Andy, yeah? I hear it. I think that's going to be a very good game. Very good. Yamal, yes, good point. Very good points for sure. Will be interesting. So when will that be played? I think that's going to be maybe this Friday. Yeah. So that will be the first game kicked off in the quarterfinal. So Friday, July 5th. The fact that it's going to be July in about 2 days is madness to me. I mean, to those of you who the time zone, the clock is about to be midnight here, so technically it'll be in 1 day. But that is mad. Nico made Di Lorenzo hate playing football. Oh yeah. I don't think Di Lorenzo have been able to look forward ever since. That the way my guy got cooked is mad. Portugal versus France. The only time I'm supporting Sue because I hate Tio Hernandez. Inter. That's when we agree. Yes. Yes. I mean, yes. Yes. The Hernandez is Denzel Dumfries. You know what? You know what? If you know, you know. Literally. But yeah, so tomorrow's games, quickly before we wrap up, because I don't like these being the longest, but we might necessarily potentially, like I said in the last stream, I'm already noticing that my voice is super raspy during the nighttime. So that's when I have to be like, okay, I can't talk for too long, but we might need to start doing call-in shows again. I think once we get to the quarterfinals. But yeah, either way, tomorrow, England, Slovakia, and then we have Spain versus Georgia. Okay? Those are going to be interesting indeed. And yeah, I'm guessed. I am really guessed. Yes, yes, yes. He got finished. Oh, indeed he did. Yeah, guys, we're gonna end it here. Big up everybody. It's important that you like because YouTube is holding back my content. People ain't seeing it. So by liking, you will let YouTube know that hey, let's push the video out there for more people to see. So subscribe as well. Still on the road to 3K subscribers. Not really that far away. I need y'all to help me out. And feel free, of course, to join the SFT membership as well. Y'all got it bad for me. These games are like on 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. Yeah. Damn. Wow. I mean, to be fair, I kind of prefer it being later. I don't want them to be early. I remember when it was the Women's World Cup, and because it was in Australia and stuff, I was doing watch alongs like 9 a.m. in the morning, 8 a.m. I was like, I can't. And I mean, preseason went for at least several Premier League clubs, such as Man United. It's going to be in the US. So there's a couple of games that I don't have to, that I'm not able to watch because they're going to be 3 a.m. in the morning. I'm sorry. I'm respectfully, I'm not going to sit there and watch 3, 4 a.m. So Copa America for me, I can't watch it because it's too late. It's 2 a.m. I'm not gonna. I would have loved to watch it, but it's too late. I'm tired. I don't have to wait all day though. I hear it. Copa in the afternoon. Yeah, I hear it. This is. I would have loved to have Copa America in the afternoon, but nope, it's too early. So that often is that competition that I'm just not able to watch. But then again, I'm realizing once we have the World Cup in about 2 years, we're gonna have that in America, Canada, Mexico. Yeah, ooh, those are gonna be difficult. Hopefully, they can adjust a little bit. Maybe have some earlier kick off there so that we can watch them at a reasonable time. If not, issues. Who you're supporting, Netherlands or Portugal? I support both. Both. Damn afternoon is a no. I wouldn't mind that at all, actually. Now, obviously, but once we had, some of the earlier kickoffs in the Euros, during the weekday because of work, I wasn't always able to watch them, unfortunately. But now, the problem is it's done now either way, so it's just the night games. And it's fine. I actually don't mind it at all, to be fair. But yeah, get the likes of everybody. Big up. In 7 minutes, it's 2:53 for me. Argentina plays. Yeah, respectfully, you enjoyed that, but I'm gonna be in sleepy land. There is no way I am staying up for that. Respectfully. But yeah, pick up everybody. Like before you leave. Subscribe as well. We'll be back tomorrow to, of course, do reactions for the rest of the round of 16 games. Okay, England versus Slovakia and Spain versus Georgia. So if you don't want to miss out on all of that good stuff, then of course, Make sure that you're subscribed, have on the notification bell button, and feel free to join the SFD membership. Membership content will be updated very, very soon. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Sophie's out. Bye bye.